The Sydenham community turned out in Colombo Street today to protest against Kiwi Rail, opposing a dump due to arrive in their area.
We're out here today to stop a recycling centre dump in the middle of Sydenham. Well, in the middle of the city really. It's only just over it's on Colombo Street, it's just over the Colombo Street overhead bridge.
Alan says there will be a huge change to Sydenham, especially to traffic.
We're going to have a recycling dump right in our midst, which is going to emit odours, going to emit dust, and it's going to cause 200 truck movements on Colombo Street a day. That's absolutely full now. One night I left here, went at the other end of Braham Street, and it took me 15 minutes to get down Colombo Street at 5 o'clock at night. It snuck under the radar because we only really found out about it probably about just over a month ago, and basically it got all the boxes ticked and everything because ECANs were the only ones that had to notify it. The council staff let it through, none of the councillors knew about it, the mayor didn't even know about it, and it snuck in through the system.
And Christchurch City Councillor Phil Clearwater agrees.
It didn't come to the elected councillors because in fact it was a non-notified consent, and that was allowed through the district plan as it is, and I think those conditions should be tightened up. Unfortunately, it seems that government are loosening the conditions around notification, and I think that is a concern for democracy.
Fellow councillor Tim Scandrett agrees that there should be tighter communication between council and council bodies.
So it goes to ECAN first, and it went to ECAN for discharge to air for odour and particles, and then when it came to council it was really only for three minor things, but the most important of those three minor things was traffic. So and I think a peer review of the traffic's outcomes would have been a good idea, but that wasn't done at the time. There are still gaps there, so we've really got a bit of work to do between ECAN and ourselves to stop that. We could have sat down in one body and looked at this because both parties knew that it was going to come to both parties at some stage, but they didn't. So, but that's continual improvement. We're working on that, and hopefully we'll get it sorted.
The group have organised a petition which has near to 1,000 signatures, but they are well aware that they are the underdog.
They're mighty. They've got lots of money. They've got millions and millions of dollars, and we've just got right on our side, but right doesn't always win. I mean, the people who own the properties over here, I know at least one personally, and he wasn't told that it was going on, less than 100 metres. The guy up there, he's trying to lease his premises, and how's he going to get on? He didn't know about it. Not good.
And there was talk amongst the group today that there may be a chance in sight.
One of the companies over in Sanford Street, they are taking the Envirowaste situation to the Environment Court. So we're hoping that they get some track on that.
The Envirowaste submission for the dump completely contradicts the Sydenham master plan proposed in 2012 to make the area more attractive to retail and residential housing. And Tim says that it is something that he has been passionate about for a while now.
The Sydenham Master Plan is a fantastic document, and everybody got in behind it, the locals, the council, but unfortunately when we went to the hearing, and I went with the Sydenham Quarter and spoke to the hearing, it has no powers under the RMA, so it can't be given any weight. So I'm really hoping, and I'm sure the community's hoping, that through the changes with Sarah, the transition between Sarah and council, that the master plans, not only Sydenham's but Littleton's, Sumner's, New Brighton's, will be given power under the RMA through the recovery plans and be included in those recovery plans. Because to date, really it's been focused in the four avenues, and our city's a lot more than that. We've got to get out to places like Sydenham and a lot of other areas.
Chelsea Daniels, CTV News.